But there's no doubt that we've got to do some things to fix this nightmare of illegal immigration. And we have to be real about it. And real about how many people are going to end up staying, because we think we're going to get rid of everybody. It's just not cost effective. We don't have the money. We don't have the manpower. First things first, we got to stop the influx. We got to catch the bad guys. That's an absolute must. And those who are like, oh, when are we going to do that? Because you hear all those people like, well, if we catch one bad guy, we can catch somebody else. Can I point out to people who are idiots out there, and there's plenty of people on the left who don't quite get it. When you deny ICE from coming and getting somebody who's in jail that has a warrant to be removed by ICE. So they've got this, they've gone through the entire system, which means they've applied for asylum, had their hearing, had another hearing, and had a final hearing, and all of them were no, no, no. And then they did something and they got popped. When you say no and you release them out the back, they're going to find that person. And if they go into the house where they're at, and there's several people in there, and some of them have done nothing wrong, they're going to get popped as well. So you've made it worse for them. So good for you on that one, you idiots. Secondly, the reality of wanting Trump. I heard over the weekend Brandon Johnson, who is the mayor of Chicago, man, that place is just a dumpster fire. So you go from Lori Lightfoot to Brandon Johnson, they're all a mess, right? Like Illinois, remember how many, it was like 3 or 4 governors in a row all went to jail for something. They're always going to jail. Like Illinois is the slimiest, shadiest place when it comes to politics. And that's saying something. Even DC's like, it's gross. Like, just don't go there. So you've got this thought process that, well, if ICE shows up here, we're going to arrest them. Really? Is that what you're going to do? Because the cops are like, look, we don't want to get involved, but we're not arresting federal agents. You guys are crazy. But that's where they were. So here we are, alas, in the insanity of what is going on. And this is the head of the Border Patrol, the head union, Paul Perez, talking about just the wackiness when it comes to immigration, the battle that's going on between the cities, even the likes of Phil Murphy, the governor of New Jersey, and his craziness.
So we're hearing about it, and this is more and more. These activists are always looking for some silly cause that goes against protecting the citizens of this country. They're offering to protect those criminals that we're coming after that are committing crimes everywhere. There is no reason for them to be out there doing what they're doing, because regardless of the impediments that they put forward, we're going to get these people. And if there are accessories, if they're hiding them, if they're doing anything to impede, they're going to face charges as well, as they should.
Okay. How about the story?
And we're looking for the worst first. That should be it. The thought process that you're going after everybody, we just don't have the manpower. And already we're seeing that not only do we not have the manpower, we also do not have the space, because a lot of people that are getting caught up in this, they're being paroled right back out. So of the 8,000 that were taken into custody last week, which isn't a lot, by the way, a lot of them were already released. They're taking the worst first, because you got to have bed space for them. You can't just carry them around. You're not putting them inside of your van and driving around for 2 weeks, and then you go, we're going to dump them off. It doesn't work that way. Right? All right, everybody's got to take one home. It's like, it doesn't work that way. How funny would that be? We don't have any space. All right, we got a new plan here. It's called Border Buddies.
Never let go of your Border Buddy's hand.
Everybody's got to take home one. All right? Aw.